Your DNA contains an enormous amount of information, but DNA usually stays protected inside the cell. So how does the cell use the information stored in DNA? The answer begins with a process called transcription. Think of DNA as a huge instruction book. It contains the information needed by cells. But the cell does not simply use the entire DNA molecule every time. Working copy of the information it needs. That working copy is RNA. The process of making an RNA copy from a DNA sequence is called transcription. In simple words, DNA information is copied into RNA. This RNA can then carry the information needed for the next steps of protein production. First, a small section of the DNA structure opens. Only the required region is used. This exposes the sequence that contains the information needed to make the RNA molecule. One DNA strand acts as the template. The sequence of bases on this strand guides the formation of the RNA molecule. Information stored in DNA is transferred into an RNA sequence. During RNA formation, bases pair according to specific rules. There is one important difference from DNA. RNA uses the base uracil, represented by U. As matching RNA bases are added, the RNA strand becomes longer. The sequence follows the information present in the DNA template. Step by step, the RNA copy is built. Once the RNA sequence is complete, it separates from the DNA template. The DNA region can return to its normal structure. The newly formed RNA now carries the copied information. For messenger RNA, often called mRNA, the copied information can move out from the nucleus. It carries instructions. This creates an important flow of genetic information. For your exam, remember one simple word. Transcription means making RNA from DNA. DNA is the information source, RNA is the copied message. So remember, transcription equals DNA to RNA. Now you can see the bigger picture. First, DNA information is copied into RNA through transcription is used during translation to help produce proteins. So transcription is the important bridge between DNA and RNA. If you remember just one thing from today's lesson, remember this. Transcription is the process of making RNA using information from DNA. DNA to RNA, that's transcription. How would you learn samam in its Reinschicks U News? Like, Wahid conception. Made simple. Next, how does RNA make a protein?